Hello and welcome to today's demonstration of the Silect Grafana Dashboards for SCOM. So here we're looking at our opening dashboard, which is showing us the overall state of our IT infrastructure as determined by SCOM. And the first thing I'd like to point out is the support for SCOM groups. And so the dashboards will respect the logged in user and will respect the SCOM role of that logged in user. So if, for example, that user only has access to the IIS group, they're only going to see information about the IIS endpoints in the dashboards. And so next we're seeing, as I scroll down the dashboard, we're seeing active alerts as well as the overall health state by endpoints. And so let's begin by drilling down. So we see an alert on one of our SCOM servers. I'm going to drill down on that particular agent. And here we can get some detailed information about this particular agent. So here we can see some current alerts that are active on that system. The alert history is currently empty, but if I change the time range and let's say go back a week or so, we'll see any history of alerts that have transpired on that particular system. If I scroll down a little bit further, I'll see each of the monitors that are running on that endpoint, as well as the state of those monitors. And a little bit further down, we'll see key performance counters on that particular system. So this is really showing us some of the key performance indicators, including CPU, memory, disk, network of that particular machine. At the end of this particular dashboard, I see event log entries, and so these are events that are collected and analyzed by SCOM. Scrolling back up, we can drill down now on individual alerts or monitors. So for example, if we look at this run as account alert, drill down on that, we'll see some detailed information about this particular alert, any custom fields, as well as management pack information and knowledge. Similarly for monitors, so if I scroll down a little bit here, we can look at, for example, an IIS monitor. We'll get some detailed information about that particular monitor, including management pack details and any knowledge that might accompany this monitor definition. Next, we have a performance counters drill down, so we can drill down and take a look at all the performance metrics that are being collected by SCOM. And these are grouped based on their performance group. And this is very contextual. So for example, here we're looking at a SCOM server. And so I'll see a lot of the standard types of groups of counters, disk, memory, network, etc. If I instead choose, say, a SQL endpoint, we'll get those standard server performance metrics, but we'll also see some SQL metrics as well. For example, I can see information about SQL databases, and in this case, we're seeing some usage information across multiple SQL databases. The default time range for this performance counter is 6 hours. However, this is fully customizable. So if you want to go back a little bit further and look at the last couple of days of information, for example, you have the ability to do that using this filter. But you can also highlight it on the chart itself. So if I choose to select a range on any one of these graphs, you'll see that that changes the time filter for all the graphs that we're seeing in the current view. And so that's a quick look at the Silect Grafana dashboards for SCOM, the state information. We also include SCOM Insight dashboards. And so these are really dashboards showing you the state of SCOM itself. So if you're a SCOM administrator or an engineer and you're more interested on what SCOM is doing, you have the ability to drill down with these Insights dashboard. And so we have a number of, if I just collapse this row, we have a number of dashboards included showing you some of the key characteristics of SCOM itself. We can see some trend information here. Let's open up this to look at, say, the last 7 days. We can see alerts per management pack. So if we're getting a lot of noise, for example, we want to see where that noise is coming from. We can very quickly see which management pack is generating alerts. Further down, SCOM Health Check shows us some of the key performance metrics around SCOM itself. See configuration churn. And a number of other key performance indicators related to SCOM. We encourage you to visit our website to learn more about the Silect Grafana Dashboards for SCOM, and thank you very much for your time today.